Let's talk about a board game named Color Mind. The game is designed to create awareness about color psychology in consumer behavior. The game components are mortgage cards, sales cards, player tokens, 2 dice, coins, broker advisory, game rulebook, and the game board. Let's unbox the game and reveal what's inside. Game rulebook. Broker advisory guide. Mortgage card. Sales cards. Eight different colors of player tokens. Eight different amount of coins. The board includes a starting point and color-coded spaces representing brand mortgage locations, which can be purchased based on their color and number. It also features spaces for window shopping, sales, bargains, and trades, along with designated areas for placing sale cards and mortgage cards. Let's have a look at mortgage cards. There are 8 different brand colors. Each brand is categorized by colors. Each color represents 3 different brands. Next, the sales cards. There are 10 cards, each offering exciting rewards that make the game even more engaging. Next is the game rulebook. You may read this rulebook to know the game component details and gameplay details. Firstly, you may know about actions to take based on landing spots on the game board, to-do lists before starting the game, and what you have to prepare before starting to play the game. Let's see what is in the back. It's about how we win this game, how to go first to start the gameplay, and what you have to do on your turn. Read the broker advisory card only when you land on a mortgage spot and plan to make a purchase. Rules to follow. 1. Do not allow reading all the advice one time. 2. Do not allow all the players to read all the advice. 3. You only allow reading the advice if you only make the purchase of a mortgage. Advice is categorized by colors and numbers. Refer to the color and number on the game board to find the corresponding advice on the broker advisory pamphlet. Before we dive in, let's get prepped. Read the rulebook and broker advisory rules for a clearer understanding of the game. Place the mortgage cards and sales cards in their designated space on the board. According to the rule, one player can act as the banker. The banker arranges all the coins on the board game distributes $8,860 equally to each player to start the game. Now, place the 8 player tokens in a row at the starting point. For this demo, we'll assume there are 4 players. Once everything is set, the game begins. To start, player 1 rolls the dice and gets a matching digit. Roll again and get a 9. Moving their token 9 steps forward, player 1 lands on the black color brand mortgage, with the number 1. To make a decision on this purchase, the player must read the broker's advisory, referencing the number and color stated on the game board. The player must then decide whether to follow the broker's advice or trust their instincts. Choosing wisely can lead to rewards, while following poor advice may result in loss. The player decides to make the purchase, paying the mortgage value of $2,000 to the bank. The banker then distributes the respective mortgage card. The player can read the mortgage card's details on the back to see if it offers a positive or negative return. Next, the second player may roll the dice to take the next move. Let's see where he steps. He stepped on window shopping. Referring to the game rules, the player has to go 1 round without purchasing any of the mortgage places. When players land on a sales space, they will receive a reward in return. The reward is, buy 1, free 1. The player must keep this card for their next purchase. When using it, they can buy land at double the price and receive a free land of the same color. The player should then take the appropriate actions according to the instructions on the reward card. Player 4 has to roll the dice. The player gets 4 steps in front. The player may read the broker advisory. If the player refuses to make a purchase, the player may give the dice to player 1 to roll the dice. The first player turn is again, the player gets 12 digits on dice. Once the player stepped on bargain, trade. The player has the chance to decide to trade their owned mortgage place with another player. The game continues as players earn returns through smart purchasing decisions. By buying brand properties wisely and collecting rents, players can maximize their earnings. Making thoughtful choices based on personal preferences, without being swayed by color or other influences, will lead to more returns and help save money by avoiding unnecessary spending. Play this game to experience better and be a responsible buyer and gain knowledge about brand color psychology meanings. Thanks for watching the video.